Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is the 63rd part of What If Deku Was a Magical Girl Mascot, Quirk, Magical Girl Mascot. The author of this great fan fic is Emma Ively. Links to them and original story in the description. Chapter 63, Cooked Whale. The two heroes in training looked at one of the top heroes. After all, they could easily work together. What's the idea? Asked Inasa. Shoto explained her plans. Inasa's eyes winded at such a plan. Are you sure it will work? Asked Inasa. I remember one night Izuku ended up just talking about Gang Orca. Said Shoto. There were some nights during their nightly conversations that Izuku would talk about a certain hero's quirk. And one of those nights involved Gang Orca. If we dry him out, he'll be weakened. Said Shoto. Inasa nodded. And with that they got the first part of their plan down. They needed a distraction first. And a distraction was easy, it was an easy combo attack. Inasa used his quirk to blow a large gust of wind while Shoto joined in with her wind attack. Gang Orca had to dig in his heels as the wind hit hard. It was clear the strength might blow him away. Though the winds started to die down. Have they given up? He thought. As it turned out, he was expecting another wind gust. What he got was a firestorm instead. He was soon engulfed in flames. He felt himself drying off. Soon the flames stopped. He looked towards the two hero students. That was very smart of you. Said Gang Orca, but there is still no way you can beat me, with just the two of you. Are you two ready yet? Asked Shoto. Not yet. Izuku said telepathically. Katsuki didn't answer. However, Shoto got the feeling that she would show up soon. He didn't know how soon though. After all, Katsuki was Katsuki. Who knew when she would show up? Still, they had plenty of way to use the fire against him until reinforcements arrived. However, it was clear that the henchmen were ready to help their dear leader. Thankfully, though, other students were fighting them. Including Tsuyu. She was able to jump away from some of the henchmen and then summon her wand. Oh, what is that supposed to do? You're a frog. Mocked one of the henchmen. That was when she sent out the poisonous slime at the henchman. It stings. He yelled, wash it off. Wash it off. Poison dart frog? Asked one of the other henchmen. Not as intense though. Said Tsuyu. Ah, makes sense. Said the other henchman. A few of the other hero students helping her fight all had the same thought. Oh, that's what she could do with her wand, neat. So yeah, the hench were thankfully being dealt with. Which Shoto and Inasa just had handled Gang Orca. Shoto was thinking. Do you have any plans? Said Inasa. I'm just thinking about what else I should do. He said. However, before Shoto could come up with new moves, there was a shout of "Hui! Asshole!" And that was followed by Gang Orca getting engulfed by a very large explosion. Shoto and Inasa saw where it came from. Of course she did that. Said Shoto. I heard that. Yelled Katsuki. She jumped down next to them. Gang Orca was recovering from the explosion. And took out a bottle of water to recover somewhat. While he remoistening himself, however, Shoto already had a plan. Okay, go first, I add more flames and Inasa will spread the flames. Said Shoto. Fine, whatever. Said Katsuki. When it was clear that Gang Orca had recovered, she once again used her wand to let loose more explosions. It only got worse for Gang Orca as the flames engulfed him. He could barely move as he dried up. If this kept up, he was in serious danger. That was when the fire stopped. Gang Orca wondered why as the call of the end of exam wasn't made. He looked up and saw that Izuku had arrived. You're going to add fire, my explosions are fine on their own. Said Katsuki. Izuku nodded. Gang Orca remembered what he read about Izuku quirk as part of the report for the rescue. That has Shoto's quirk. meaning the fire was going to be far more powerful. He couldn't react due to his dryness when the explosions hit him, and soon he was engulfed in much hotter fire. The hotter firestorm lasted less than a minute, however, thanks to this. All bystanders has been rescued and brought to safety. The exam has concluded, called out Mara. They stopped the attack on Gang Orca. He was kneeling, breathing heavily. I can make water for you, would you like that? Asked Shoto. I would like that, said Gang Orca. Shoto sprayed the orca like hero with plenty of water. Then Izuku began to bow repeatedly. I'm so sorry. It was the only way to hold you back, apologized Izuku. Gang Orca laughed it off. It's fine, he said, besides it's nice to use your quirk after happened. Really? Asked Izuku. Gang Orca nodded. I was a member of the group that was sent to rescue you. Aid Gang Orca. Izuku started to blush as his tail wagged. Gang Orca chuckled at the tail wag. That's enough water, he said. He looked at the 4 students. I think you 4 should pass, said Gang Orca. Izuku nodded happily. They all walked away from the pro hero. We made a good team, yelled Inasa. Whatever, muttered Katsuki, rolling her eyes. He looked at Shoto. He realized he should clear something. I am straight, he yelled. Izuku and Katsuki sweat dropped. What the fuck? Yelled Katsuki. You two should talk, said Izuku, realizing something. He pushed Katsuki away. I am not into guys either, said Shoto. Oh, said Inasa, I should asked if you felt this bond was romantic. I am so very sorry. He bowed, smashing his head into the ground. It's fine, said Shoto. He got up, adept bleeding. You should get that checked out, said Shoto. You're right, sighed Inasa. It was clear, the two had become something like friends and did make a great team, but who knows what that would lead in the future. Beyond not a romantic relationship, it was indeed true, not some sort of denial. Still, they still need to get their results, and hopefully them and their class/schoolmates would pass. That will be it for this part. I hope everyone enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and comment if you want part 64. If you want to hear more from me, subscribe. I hope to see you all in the next one.